Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome to Gossip Girl XOXO 2024. When I tell you I am so sick and tired, you guys have to watch this video. A 13-year-old girl, 13, a child, an innocent child, girl gets killed by a demon. These niggas, they demons on demon time. They say the car pulled up, a group of men trying to talk to kids, a 13-year-old. They're pedophiles. They're another R. Kelly. Remember when R. Kelly used to hang out at night and at the schools looking for them little girls? Honey, that's what they were on. And I guess she denied them. They said something disrespectful to her. She felt like she had to defend herself. She threw a drink in the car. Next thing you know, they're so emotional. You 22, you supposed to be a man. Leave girls alone, you fucking pedophile, you satanic freak, okay? But besides that, throwing a drink and then you want to kill her with a gun? He shoots at her and kills her. You guys need to hear this story. You guys got to watch your daughters. So many of these nigga demons are coming after your daughter. They have the spirit of lust on them. They want to freak them off. They don't care about them. And they will kill them just like this nigga did her. Killed her, 13-year-old. Now you know that ain't his first kill. They love killing. These are Satan's sons. These are Satan's sons. They go around here roaming the earth to kill, steal, and destroy. And that's what they're doing. They destroyed this family. They killed this girl. They stole her life because she didn't want anything to do with them. Okay? Comment, I want to know what you guys think about this, but y'all have to watch this video. Make sure you guys share this video because other people need to be aware about this. And these parents, when y'all having boys, what the fuck? What in the fuck? Are y'all not raising these motherfuckers? Clearly you're not, because you are producing terrorists to the community. These niggas that y'all producing out here in the community are a terrorist. They are a threat. All they do is steal, kill, and destroy. All they do is raid the community, honey, okay? And I don't understand. What the hell y'all doing? The parents that's raising them. And for you parents that's raising good kids and good girls, y'all got to separate yourself. You got to separate yourself from these niggas. Separate yourself. You can't hang out with them. You can't go to the same school. You can't go to the same community. You have to literally separate yourself, okay? No interference at all. And even if you do that, you still have a high chance because they like roaches. They want to go any and everywhere. They want to spread. They don't want to stay in one set. They want to go in all sets. So you're going to have to stay prayed up. But I know you guys tired of me talking. Make sure you guys subscribe here. Gossip Girl XOXO 2024. Don't forget the 2024. So let's hear what this video had to say, okay?
She didn't deserve this. And they just took my baby life. Just took her life for nothing.
This is the story of Samaya James, a bright and kind-hearted 13-year-old girl from North Lauderdale, Florida. Samaya was just about to start the 7th grade when her life was tragically cut short. On one fateful day while Samaya was hanging outside, she was approached by males in a nearby vehicle. An argument ensued and she tossed a drink into the vehicle. As Samaya walked away, 22-year-old Christopher Mark gunned her down. Why would a 22-year-old shoot and kill a child over something so small? And what did this older male want with a 13-year-old child in the first place? Welcome to Viral Crimes. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more stories. This story takes us to North Lauderdale, Florida. 13-year-old Samaya James was full of dreams and promise. Known for her generosity and love for singing, she touched the lives of those around her in profound ways. Just like any girl her age, Samaya loved to hang out with friends and family and make TikTok videos. She was the kind of girl who would offer to cook for her mother without being asked and took joy in the small acts of kindness that made her loved by many. Her mother, Lolita Caddis, describes her as a beacon of joy and kindness, always ready to help and make others smile. On the night of August 21st, around 10:22, Samaya was hanging out in the 7400 block of Southwest 12th Court, just a stone's throw from Silver Lakes Middle School in North Lauderdale. Samaya was not from the neighborhood but was visiting a friend who lived in the area. As Samaya was playing outside, a car with older males pulled up. The details of what was said between the individuals in the car and Samaya are unknown, but at some point, Samaya engaged in an argument with a gentleman in a vehicle and tossed a drink into the car with a man. Following an argument inside a vehicle, tensions escalated quickly and fatally. Samaya, who had thrown a drink inside the car, was shot from behind as the vehicle sped away. The shooter, Mark, fled the scene, leaving behind a neighborhood in shock and a family shattered by the loss. Responding to emergency calls, deputies found Samaya critically wounded. Despite immediate life-saving efforts by deputies and paramedics, she was pronounced dead at the hospital shortly after. The aftermath was captured by news crews as the community reeled from the violence that had erupted in their midst. Investigators reached out to the community for any tips about who could be responsible for Samaya's death.
Thank you. Authorities are still searching for the shooter who gunned down a 13-year-old girl in North Lauderdale. Local 10's Hatzel Villa spoke to her mother. He joins us live. Hatzel.
This young woman was attending this school last year, had been transferred to a different school, but did not make it to her first day. Our cameras at Pine Ridge Education Center, where we've learned Samaya James went to school last year.
I don't know why somebody would want to kill my daughter.
The 13-year-old was supposed to start 7th grade at Cypress Run, but was killed.
She came in the kitchen and said, "Mom, can I go to my friend's house?" I said yes, but if I knew that, I would have just told my daughter no.
A harsh reality still sinking in for Lolita Caddis. Her daughter is never coming back home.
My son and I overheard like a pop and tires screeching.
Monday night, neighbors heard the gunshots in the 7400 block of Southwest 12th Court in North Lauderdale. Possibly a drive-by, they say. Samaya was airlifted to the hospital, where doctors pronounced her dead.
That was very horrible, what they did to her. And she's only 13. My daughter haven't even get to see her life, enjoy her life yet.
Homicide detectives are still digging, hoping to find out what may have led to the gunfire.
I saw my daughter laying on the ground like she was asleep. Blood all over on one side of her chest. Her mouth was halfway open like she was trying to catch her breath.
Samaya's mother strong enough to send this message out.
All I'm asking for the community to do, please turn that person in. I want to see justice for my daughter, Samaya James.
7 months later, there was a break in the case, and authorities identified the person responsible for killing Samaya as 22-year-old Christopher Mark. Arrests, court proceedings, and a bond hearing where a prosecutor pointedly remarked on the unjustifiable nature of the shooting filled the following months. Christopher Ryan Mark, a 22-year-old resident of Pompano Beach, was charged with manslaughter involving the use of a firearm.
After nearly 8 months of pain and a fight for justice, the mother of a 13-year-old girl who was shot and killed in North Lauderdale in August says her prayers have finally been answered. Broward deputies have announced the arrest of a 22-year-old man named Christopher, charged with manslaughter. NBC6 reporter Ryan Nelson spoke to the victim's mom, who said she finally feels a sense of relief. It's an interview you're going to see only right here on 6.
Lolita Caddis vividly remembers the moment she learned her 13-year-old daughter, Samaya James, was shot and killed.
I just felt when I got that news, I literally fell out. My daughter had to pick me up and put me inside a car, because I was out of it. Just screaming, yelling, crying, I just couldn't imagine that my daughter was gone.
It all happened in August, when police were alerted to shots fired around 10:40 p.m. near Southwest 12th Court and Southwest 74th Avenue in North Lauderdale. BSO says deputies raced to the scene, where they found 13-year-old Samaya suffering from a gunshot wound. She was rushed to the hospital, where she was pronounced dead. James was getting ready for 7th grade when her life was cut short. It's been more than 7 months since Caddis last saw her daughter smile.
Because she was just there with me that same day. That same day she was home with me. I got to cook for her, got to tell her that I love her that same day that she left me. So it really hurted me deep down, and it's still hurting me. And I'm still in pain. I'm still grieving over my daughter.
Deputies say they've been searching for the person who pulled the trigger ever since the night of the killing, following a trail of clues and evidence. They say they've finally made an arrest. charging 22-year-old Christopher Mark with manslaughter with a firearm.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy that they got the person. I'm not happy because, you know, my daughter is gone because I can't bring my daughter back. But I'm so happy because it's a weight off me because they arrested the guy.
Detectives say it all started with an argument between 13-year-old Samaya and people inside of a car on Southwest 12th Court. And the moments after the exchange of words, deputies say Mark shot James and the car drove away. Caddis grateful for the detectives.
He said, you know what, Lolita, don't worry. You don't have to keep on calling me. I'm going to get him for you this month. And he did.
While she feels relieved there's been an arrest, she says she wanted to see more severe charges.
He was held in jail without the possibility of bond. Samaya James' untimely death left her family and friends reeling, unable to comprehend the senseless loss of such a young life. There was no prior relationship between Samaya and Mark. Their fatal meeting seems to have been a devastating result of a momentary conflict. Described by those who knew him as troubled, Mark's past did not notably intersect with Samaya's until the night of the crime, making the incident all the more random and heart-wrenching. What happened to Samaya James should never happen to anyone. Her life, full of potential and love, was taken senselessly. Her family, while relieved at the arrest of her killer, is forever marred by the loss. The community mourns a life that was, and the world is left to ponder what could have been done to prevent such a tragedy. Her mother's words resonate with a painful truth. She didn't deserve this, and now we are all in pain. My whole family is suffering. Certainly, it's unimaginable how a 13-year-old girl like Samaya could be perceived as a threat to a 22-year-old adult. A child throwing a drink, an act of youthful defiance perhaps, should never escalate to a fatal response. This tragic event highlights a grave disparity in judgment and reaction. It starkly underlines that a minor provocation, such as what Samaya might have thought as a fleeting moment of annoyance, should not, under any circumstances, result in a death sentence. My condolences to Samaya's friends and family. May you continue to heal and one day find peace. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.
Ooh, what do you guys think about this? Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here. Gossip Girl XOXO 2024. Don't forget the 2024. And I'll see you guys on the next video.